What is up, you guys? Welcome to my channel. So if you don't know yet, follow me on the gram at Megan_Mama Made. That is my Simstagram account. Role plays are 1000% open, and she is open for collabs as well if you are interested. Now, I just want to say I made this channel because I feel like it's just so much that like I did not know, and people were so stingy with teaching people how to use Blender and rendering pictures, and like, I went crazy. So I finally learned how to do it. So I want to share it with y'all. And then also I'm going to share other things too, like how I was editing my pictures before I was even doing, freaking Blender. So I'm going to also share those secrets too as well. And also I'm be showing a lot of different things. Like I noticed that I don't see nobody showing you how to put your sim in a Blender scene. That drives me crazy. I'm gonna show you guys how to do skies on Blender as well. Like, it's like, certain things that I don't really see on YouTube that I'm looking for, and I had to figure out how to do it myself. So that drove me nuts. And also, you can follow my other Instagram page, which is Megan's sister. It's Kalani Ma. Follow it. I'm going to literally put the name up here so that you guys can see how to spell it. It's Kalani Ma. That is my Megan's long lost sister. So we're going to go ahead and get right into this video. Please subscribe and let's do this. So you want to go ahead and open up your Sims game. And she in this winter wear for some reason. No, we need her every day. So yeah, this is what I'm gonna have Megan wearing for the picture. So the picture that this is what I'm have Megan wearing. I can't even talk. This is what I'm have Megan wearing for the picture. I actually need that purse in her other hand. So basically, for the picture, I feel as though I found like a pose, so I know that Megan needs a purse in her hand for this pose that I found. So give me 1 second. Let me find a purse. Alright, so basically get her dressed or him dressed or whatever. Get him dressed, and yeah, you're going to go right here to this check mark. You're going to push play. They dressed, whatever. Then if you new to the game, you can place them on any lot. It don't really matter. They don't have to be in a house or nothing like that. You're not going to use that. You want to go right here and you want to exit to main menu, save and exit, because you want to save your game. That's really important because you want your sim wearing what you put them in for the Sims Ripper. So then you want to go to load game and you want to grab this save file path. You want to grab it and clip it to your your clipboard because you're gonna need it. So next thing you need is Sims Ripper. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link down below how to download Sims Ripper. And I'll also make some videos on how to download Sims Ripper as well because, just because I have a reason, just because. So you want to go ahead and get Sims Ripper. It's really easy to download Sims Ripper. Like, it's pretty simple, So next thing you do, you're going to get like pop-ups like this. And this is telling me that this pacifier pack right here is basically a bad CC. So basically, from right here, you can get rid of your bad CC. So you see this, you like, oh, let me go into my folder and delete that. You feel me? So I'm probably gonna make a video on that, on how to delete, your bad CC using Sims Ripper, because that actually would help. So you're just gonna push OK to all the ones that pop up. So depending on how much bad CC you have in your game, that's how long you're gonna be pushing OK. All your bad CC gonna pop up, and you just gonna be pushing OK. So just push OK on all of them, unless you want to go in there and delete it. Well, I probably won't. So this is a list of all your broken CC. So like, you can go in your mods folder and delete it if you like. But we're not going to do that on this video. I really need to, though, because I get tired of pushing all them okays every time I open Ripper. So you will open up your Ripper. And you can leave the screen little like this. It's not really a difference when you make it big. So you might as well just leave it little. So when you first open it up, it's going to probably say single mesh and textures. You want to change it to solid and glass meshes and textures. And then you want to go right here to select. And see, since we copied it, you want to go ahead and right click. And you want to paste it. And you're going to go ahead and open it. And now it's going to show you all the Sims that's in your world that you saved over here. Well, all the Sims that's in that world. So we know we're looking for a female, so we're going to go ahead and take off animal. We're going to take off male. We're going to take off toddler, child, child, teen, elder, adult. Megan's a young adult, so I know that's what I'm looking for. Then we're going to go down. We're going to go ahead and click on Megan. I don't understand why she has Marcus' last name. I don't know. Maybe I put her in a household with Marcus, and I don't know. But she had Marcus' last name. I don't know. But May's last name is Silencia, and I don't know why it's like that. But whatever, you know. So this is going to take some time. And this loads based on how much CC is on your Sim. Okay, so I'm going to come back when this is done loading. Do not rush it. Okay, you have to be patient with with Ripper, because Ripper, this right here will drive you nuts. Okay, it drives me nuts when I'm in a rush to upload a picture or something. So yeah, we're gonna give it some time and I'll come back when it's ready. Okay, so once she's all loaded up and everything like that, what you want to do is you can change her outfit right here if you want to. That's preference. I changed hers because she was in winter clothes. I don't know why. So once you do that, you want to save as DAE, and it's gonna work. So you don't want to save it wherever. You want to save it somewhere you're gonna remember. So like for me, I have a whole folder for render. It says render everything. So like here's all my people that I rendered. So I'm gonna put Megan in Megan, and I'm gonna save it as Megan YouTube. So I know that is for this. Save it, and it's gonna take some time to save. So give it a minute, and once it saves, I'm gonna be back. So once she's all loaded up and everything, you saved her and stuff like that, you can go ahead and close this. I'm gonna save it out because I'm gonna end up rendering some more. You can go ahead and close that out. And next thing you want to open is your Sims 4 Studio. So what you're going to do here is you're going to basically make the pose. Well, pick a pose that you want to use for render. So I already have a pose picked out, but what you can do is you can go online and find a pose that you want to use or whatever, but I already have a pose picked out, like I said. So also what you can do is you can go into your mods folder and find the pose that you're looking for. So this is loading. It's been doing this since I started rendering. I don't know why it loads so fucking long, but it normally don't take long, but it's been doing this since I started rendering. So when it's done loading, then we gonna get right to the video. Okay, so once it's all loaded up, you want to go to My Projects, and you want to go to wherever you have that saved for your pose. Wherever you saved your pose at, you want to go there. So my pose is right here in my downloads. I'm going to open this up. And then you're going to have the pictures of the poses. You want to go to clips, and then it's different poses. You feel me? So the one I'm going to do for Megan, you can do multiple, but start off with one at a time. So basically, I'm going to show you how to do it. So I'm going to do this one for Megan right here, number 2. And then make sure it says adult female. And then I'm going to put export. And then I'm going to go right here to my render folder. Everything rendered. Save it where you're going to remember that you saved it. So I'm going to save it in poses. And then I have everything like all set up right here. So I'm going to save it in model poses. And I'm going to save it as Megan YouTube, because this is for YouTube, but I am gonna post it on my channel. So once it does that, it's gonna export animation. Even though it says animation, it's still a pose. So once that's done, it'll once it's done, it'll tell you that it's saved. Okay, so once it saves, it's going to save like this. This is going to pop up. You don't need that, so you can go ahead and take that off. And if you don't plan on doing any more poses, you can go ahead and exit this out as well. So then you want to go ahead and open up your Blender. So when you open up your Blender, I go ahead and I just delete. So you right click and then you're going to go to delete. And then from here, I go to file and then I go to import DAE. And then I go to where I have my Megan at. So render everything. And then I go Megan. And then I'm going to go to Megan YouTube. And then she's going to appear. So I'm on my laptop. So this is how it's going to look on the laptop. You will use these to move it. And then I'm going to go right here to this little world thing. Click on the second one, or the third one, actually. And then she's going to look like this. So next thing you want to do is you want to click this. You can add 2 with this plus sign by scooting it over. But I don't want to add 2 just yet. I start off like this. And then I go right here to this little, I don't know what this would be called, but I go right here. And then I click on Shade Editor. And then from here, I'm going to bring this down. I'm going to go ahead and push Shift A. And then I'm going to go to Shader. And then I'm going to go to Mix Shader. And you're just going to put Mix Shader right here. And then I go Shift A again. And I go to Shader again. And then I go down to Transparent BSDF. And you can put this anywhere. I just put it right there at the top. And then I put it right here. So this one's automatically going to go down. And then I take Alpha to FAC. And then I put color to specular. Okay, so then I click the next one, which is her glass, and then I do the same thing. So Shift A, shader, and then I go mix shader, put the mix shader here, Shift A, and then transparent BSDF again. Like I said, you can put that anywhere. You put it to the same one, alpha to FAC, and then color to specular. And then you want to go over here to this little world thing. You want to put blend mode into, you want to put blend mode into alpha hashed. And then you're going to go back to 3D viewpoint. And she's going to look like this now. You can zoom in on her. Lift your camera up a bit. So she looks like this now. I like to put object mode. Let me click on her. So I put object mode into, well, first off, I'm mixing myself up. Click on rig, then I put object mode into pose mode, and then I zoom in on her. You can click on any of these little dots on her body. It don't really matter. Any of these little black dots. Wait till they turn, I believe, orange. If I'm not mistaken. Oh, they turn like a blue. Then you want to click I on your keyboard, and then you want to go to location, rotation, and scale. So then you're going to go here to the top. You're going to click on non-linear animation. You want to click on this right here, and you want to right click on this, and you want to delete strips. Then you're going to go to file. And if I'm going too fast, pause the video. Feel free to pause the video, because when I was learning how to do work Blender, I had to pause the video so many times. Go back, pause, go back, pause, go back. So you're going to go to file. You're going to go to append. And then you're going to go to where you saved that pose. So for me, everything render and poses. And I saved it in model poses and right here. And then when you get here, you're going to click action and you're going to click on that pose. Then you're going to go to add. You're going to add action strip. And you're going to click that pose that you put right there. So now you're going to go back 3D viewpoint and she's in the pose. So once you get right here, you pretty much is set after this, but we're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you just how to take pictures and render and stuff like that. So you want to go to object mode and then you want to Shift A. And for this video, I'm going to use plane. So like this is the floor I will use. So like I will go right here to move it. You move it, you know, and you can rotate it with this. And then with this one, you will make it bigger. So make it bigger, pull it out. Then to copy it, you would do Shift D to duplicate it. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to turn my camera so I can rotate it properly. And this is just like a background, like just a plain background. So it don't have to be perfect, but some people really care about it being perfect. I don't. So I'm going to just scoot it back because I'm not showing y'all how to put your sim in a render scene, just showing you how to, you know, have like a plain little background or whatever. So you can click on this and like you can honestly download a picture in Google or whatever and put it there. But I'm going to do a plain white background for her. Just some plain, you know. So then I'm going to do, this is when I'm going to add the other one in. Because when you get the camera and stuff like that, you need, I feel like you need two things. So then from there, I'm going to do Shift A and I'm going to go down to light. So I'm going to do a point light. So for this, I'm going to change this one to this other circle right here at the top, the fourth circle, so that you can really see how it looks when it's rendered. So I lift up the light to where it's like good view for me. So I'm going to rotate this. Pull it back, and you can change the color of the light. I always do like a little medium color for Megan because she's, you know, chocolate and I feel like it looks really good on her skin. So I'm gonna duplicate another light and I'm gonna move it like over and around to where I feel like it looks good, and I'm gonna turn this light white, and then I'm gonna duplicate another light and I'm gonna move it like right here. And I'm going to change the color on this one. It's not going to be white, but it's not going to be, you know, like it's an off-white. Then I'm going to Shift A. I'm going to get a camera. Your camera's right here. So on the desktop, it's a little different, like working the controls when it comes to moving stuff. So like for me, I've always done it on my laptop. So yeah, so I'm going to just scoot it over like this. And then to rotate it, I'm going to click right here on rotate. I'm going to rotate the camera around. So this big part right here is the front of the camera. So I'm just letting y'all know because I did not know for like ever. So I'm going to rotate it, rotate it, rotate it. I'm going to back up a bit so I can really see what I'm doing. So if you want to see how the camera look, you can click on the camera right here. Or you can push, I didn't know that, 0 on the notepad. Didn't know that, just found that out, y'all. So rotate it to the view. Oh, crap. Bear with me because this sometimes is really annoying for me. So this is for Instagram. So I go right here to this little camera thing. Well, right here. Well, is it this one? No, I go to this little photo printer thing. And I'm going to set this as 1080 because it's for Instagram. And then to back out, you click on this part of the camera, or this part of the thing, and you zoom out a bit. And bam, you feel me? So I'm going to scoot it over because I do want you to see her face a bit. And don't worry, these little lines from the lights ain't going to be in the render picture at all. So I'm going to go like this, rotate it over a bit. Bam. Okay. So the next thing I like to do is go right here, and I personally don't change this until after. So the higher your render thing is, the longer it's going to take. Okay, we just going to put it like that. So for this video, I always do 250 or I'll do 500. But I don't never do this Eva, I don't know how to pronounce it. Evie, I don't ever do this. So you can do this if you want. I'm not saying that it's not good. The quality is not good because it probably is good. I just never do it. So I'm going to change this to 500 for the render. And then I go down to hair and I make it strips. And you don't have to do that. I just choose to do that. Screen reflections, that's just so like you can see her reflection in the back right there. And then I will go right here to this little picture thing and I'll turn the light on, diffuse, specular light, color light, volume light. I turn all that on, all this other stuff too as well, shadows, stuff like that. I turn all that on. And then I go here, and once I do everything I feel like is right, and I feel like the picture look good, I go right here and I change to cycles. And cycles is gonna look like this. Like, it's not gonna look like that in the picture, but like that's just how cycles look. Then you want to go up here to render image, and the image is gonna make. So depending on how much you put that render thing up to, that's how long this is gonna take. Sometimes this time is not right, so be aware of that. Just give it some time, let it render, and when my picture is done rendering, I'll come back. Alright, y'all, so this is how the picture came out. I like it. I'm gonna make it big for y'all. So this is how the picture came out. It's all rendered, and after it's done rendering, making little cakes back there. You feel me? So you wanna go ahead and go to image, and then you want to save as. And see me, like I said, I have a folder for everything. So I'm gonna go to pictures, and this is it's in my camera roll, but it's actually named as rendered pictures. I don't know why it's like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and save it to Megan, and I'm gonna go ahead and save this one as Meg YouTube render, and then save it. So this will be on my Instagram, y'all. Thank you for joining my very first video on my YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and follow her on Instagram at Meg_Mama Made. Thank you guys. Bye.